Harry Potter. Time to get ranking. Today's subject, Harry Potter. Philosopher's Stone, Goblet of Fire, and all that, J.K. Rowling's mega franchise. We will be looking at some of the things people don't know about Harry Potter or have never thought of. Well, here's the time to get you thinking. Daniel Radcliffe is an entitled arsehole. No offense, but I never liked the guy they chose to play Harry. I like Harry Potter, I just don't like him. Which is why I can't take this stuff seriously, especially the bra scene. Come on, be serious for once. David Radcliffe is still better than the new kid they chose. If you guys watch the new series, you're all hopeless. Anyway, moving on. He only ever got the role because certain people pulled a few strings here and there. When I mean certain people, I mean the film producer Mark Radcliffe. Yeah, people say they're not related, but I think I can see for myself a big fat lie. I'm not stupid. Also, Daniel's father, Alan Radcliffe, is a literary agent. How convenient. His mother worked with the BBC department, even filming series productions. Also convenient. Come on, put a Harry Potter glasses on Mark and they look similar. So Daniel wasn't chosen for his talents, but because he had a spoiled background. Why were Harry and his friends able to ride those weird creatures? In the Order of the Phoenix, Harry and his friends ride on the thestrals to the Ministry of Magic to try and save Sirius Black in time. The thing is, we know that only people that have witnessed a death can see them. So how is it that Harry's other friends, e.g., Ronald Weasley and Hermione Granger, were able to see them? Maybe they did witness someone die, but it was never specified as to if they did or didn't, so how can they ride something they possibly can't see? People can't see, since only those that have witnessed death can see them. How Harry Potter should have ended in reality. According to some rumors, J.K. Rowling never intended to write a sequel to The Philosopher's Stone, since she planned on axing half of the characters in the first book. But however, there is no evidence to support this theory. But there are internet sources that she initially planned to kill the entire Weasley family, especially Ronald and his father. Also, according to the cursed child, Voldemort never died, since the daughter he secretly had time travel to stop him from losing to Harry Potter. Basically, the ending went right back to the start either way, because technically speaking, Voldemort is alive either way no matter how you put it. Who Hermione actually should have ended up with. So in a 2014 interview, J.K. Rowling admitted she regretted not putting Hermione and Harry together. But then she also said Hermione and Ron was always the plan. Well, that's not entirely true, you see. She said that basically Ron and Hermione were only a wishful want, or fling, if that's another word to say. Basically only a brief idea that stuck to J.K. Rowling for a while, and that she always had a feeling that Harry and Hermione would have been better together. Me personally, I think it's all kind of ridiculous, and that Harry ended up marrying a woman that is literally his mother, since she's so much like Lily, which I think is pervy, and I would have preferred that Hermione doesn't end up with anyone at all. Why do main characters always have to end up with someone? So annoying. J.K. Rowling even suggested Luna Lovegood for Harry Potter once. How weird. Is Professor Snape Harry's father, and if not, why does he share the same Patronus charm as Lily? This is a rather common fan theory. So there's no proof for this at all, but people came up with this simply because Harry doesn't look like his mother or father. Especially the actors they chose. They both had brown eyes and Harry's eyes are blue. Theoretically speaking, between his parents, there is a 75% chance that Harry's eyes should have been brown. But then again, you can't go saying Snape's the father now, cause he's got browner eyes too. Apparently, according to this, nobody could be Harry's father. Oh no, Harry's father is unknown, not just joking. Harry has glasses like his father, plus his Aunt Petunia Dursley has blue eyes, so it does run in his family. Besides, the Patronus charm of Harry's father is a stag like Harry's. I guess we will never know why Snape's Patronus charm is like Lily's. I think it was a sign of true love, and that Snape was her soulmate. Guess they both were too dumb to see it. Well, maybe in a parallel universe that Voldemort's daughter created in The Cursed Child, maybe they did end up together somewhere. But then again, this leaves poor Snape not being Harry's father. All he is now is black in the new series, and that James Potter they chose for the role looks more like Stephen Hawking than his own son. I think maybe people invented this theory because people love Snape so much that they wanted Lily and Snape to be together. This relationship is wishful thinking and no logic behind it. If we keep saying that Harry isn't the son of James because of his eye color, we might as well say that Voldemort is the father of Harry because he has blue eyes. I mean, think about it. Maybe Lily was kidnapped by Voldemort because of the fact that Snape loved Lily, and Voldemort wanted to hurt Snape because Snape was his henchman and he had nothing to say. Lily got pregnant and married James to hide the truth as to what happened. According to internet rumors, Grindelwald is Voldemort's grandfather, which would make Harry a descendant of Grindelwald. I mean, the internet even says Harry and Voldemort are distantly related as cousins. Who says they're not related much more closely? Hey guys, here's a joke. Did you know there's a place in Switzerland called Grindelwald? Maybe Grindelwald is from Grindelwald. How funny. Voldemort is not dead as long as Harry lives. So we all know the epic final battle between Lord Voldemort and Harry Potter. They destroyed all the Horcruxes, and that should be the end of it, right? Yeah, no, I don't think so. As long as Harry lives, Voldemort can still come back. This is the part where people complain, oh, but Harry was killed and then brought back via the Resurrection Stone. The part inside him died, and Harry came back normal. Nope. When Harry shows Voldemort how he is still alive, and they both proceed to dueling, then Nagini is killed. Voldemort is weakened, but the thing is, Harry is weakened too at the same time. They feel each other's pain, so obviously there is still some part of Voldemort inside of Harry. The question is what? The books don't mention this, but the film shows this connection, so maybe alternatively, in another story path, it is possible for Voldemort to come back. Harry Potter became the boy who lived by chance. According to Trelawney's prophecy, a boy born on the 7th day, or something, would have the power to defeat the Lord of Darkness, or something, and only 2 boys apply to this, Neville Longbottom and Harry Potter. Upon hearing the prophecy, Voldemort went to Godric's Hollow to Potter's house and killed them, which means it was just pure luck and pure chance that Voldemort went to the Potters. Hagrid even said, Harry is the Horcrux he never meant to make, which means Voldemort might as well have gone to the Longbottom family instead. Also that in another storyline, the boy who lived would have been Neville, not Harry. Neville Longbottom and the Philosopher's Stone. Heck, who knows? That sounds so weird. Think about it. Only Neville Longbottom and Harry Potter could summon the sword of Godric Gryffindor, which means Neville is a true Gryffindor. That in itself must mean something. What I think after making this video, I think that maybe instead of making a new Harry Potter series, I would love to see a prequel to Harry Potter based on the founders of Hogwarts, or maybe a film about Voldemort himself. I think that would be much more interesting. Fantastic Beasts is good, but it could all get better, and why are some people so cruel to J.K. Rowling in judging her works? Especially when she voices her opinions about people and their identity. Freedom of speech exists and shouldn't be abused by anyone, in my opinion. Besides, what does Harry Potter have to do with it? Leave Harry Potter out of it. So that was my video. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for future videos. If you have any comments about what you think, let me know in the comments. I think Voldemort will grab his junk food and go to the cinema to watch The Philosopher's Stone, and Snape will go granny clothes shopping. Well, until next time.